Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call today. If you would take a minute to just give us a brief overview of your preseason camp and how it's gone and what you expect to see from your side Saturday as you take on Florida Atlantic, please.
Okay. Hey, appreciate the call. Now, really we've had a good camp. We've got a lot of learning to do. Both sides of the football, special teams. I thought our guys really prepared well. Came in great physical shape, and just looking forward to getting on the field with somebody else instead of always going against each other. I mean, we've had some guys really step up. We've changed a lot of positions and trying to get as much speed on the field as possible. And so overall, our camp I thought was excellent.
We'll take questions for Coach Montgomery, please. Star 1 on your telephone to join the queue. Then the operator will introduce you.
Our first question is from Dan Totoro from Dan Totoro Broadcast Media.
Hey, Coach. How you doing today?
Hey, Dan. How are you?
Good. I know you just talked a little bit about camp. I wanted to see, as far as leadership-wise, some of those guys that have stuck out to you after you've gotten through your first camp there at Tulsa.
Well, I think you got to start with Derek Alexander. I mean, he's been around here a long time. He's done an excellent job. He's a great kid on and off the field. He's one of those guys that wants to be coached. He's striving for knowledge every day. He's a guy that's always working on his craft. I mean, when practice is over, he's out there doing extra things, extra drills, getting extra lifts in here studying tape, whether that's the opponent's tape or just practice tape, and making sure, his fits and his assignments. So I think you got to start with him. Trent Martin's done a great job as well in that area. Offensively, we got a couple of guys that are stepping up. I mean, Kieris has done a good job in that. Keevan also has. And so, up front, you got Stafford and several others. So we're still kind of defining that area offensively. Our quarterback has done a good job of placing himself in that position. And I think as the season goes on, he'll be a guy that will really step up and lead.
When you talk about your quarterback and bring him up about stepping up and leading and putting himself in a good position, what are the biggest pieces you've been able to take away from him that makes you make a statement like that?
He's just a guy. He's a workman type guy. He's a guy that puts his hard hat on every day and comes to work. He's a coach's kid. He understands the game. He knows what it entails. And for us, when we first got here, we sat down with all those guys and told them, right now, as much as we need you to be the leaders of our football team, we need you to concentrate and understand what we're doing offensively, changing their technique and what they're doing from a throwing standpoint, and really focus in and hone in on those things, because we've got to get that position to a place that it needs to be consistent and be competitive. And so we've asked them to really focus in on those areas, and now we're really stepping on them to step up and be those type of leaders that we got to have on the football field.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
And do you have any other questions for Coach Montgomery, please? Star 1 on your telephone, if so. Well, Coach, we'll let you off easy this week. Look forward to talking to you again next Monday, and welcome again to the conference officially.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Okay, that is Coach Philip Montgomery from Tulsa. Again, the Golden Hurricane opens Saturday against Florida Atlantic at H.A. Chapman Stadium, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time start. Game will be on CBS